Okay, Gen X, let's see if we can break the internet with this one. What's something you experienced as a child that would blow the minds of kids today?
Okay, I got this one. Real Slim Sherry, we love your content. Kids, we'd go out on the porch and yell to our friends to gather them because we didn't need to use phones. And then a group of 5 or 6 of us would get on our bikes and we would take off. Always be the one kid who didn't have a bike, so he had to have to ride on someone's pegs. Hours later, nobody knew where we were. We could be the next town over 10 miles away. And by then, we had already gotten into some type of hijinks. Somebody's already gotten hurt and was bleeding. We had been chased by the police. We'd go into some friend's house and make some prank phone calls. We got thirsty, we would just use some random stranger's hose to get a drink. Without asking, of course. Got hungry, we had a bag of chips at the mini mart that was 25 cents. One of you would get separated from the group and no one would seem to care. One of us would steal a pack of cigarettes, but ultimately we'd be too scared to actually try one. We'd find an old abandoned building and we'd do some things where eventually somebody would end up bleeding again. We'd call the cops and we'd get chased by the police again. Find something really cool to jump our bikes off of, and then ultimately somebody end up bleeding again, and an old man would come out and yell at us for making so much noise. And again, we're running from the cops. His bike would break and we'd completely take it apart and put it back together again because we knew how to do that. We'd get thirsty, so we'd buy a can of soda for 25 cents at the Minute Mart and then use that can to play capture the flag on the high school football field. It started getting dark, so we headed home. At this point, we'd need to cross several highways. And remember, back then we didn't wear a helmet. Hungry because we missed dinner, so we'd stop at the Minute Mart, get a Klondike bar for 25 cents. Right as it's getting dark, we would roll in the house covered in dirt and blood. Our parents would ask, "What did you do today?" We'd say, not much. Then sit down, watch Knight Rider, and without any prompting, we would go take a shower, go right to bed. We didn't need to be told.